Just saying error. So I just went VirtualBox, Genymotion, and that works perfectly. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's the only way that I know.
Hey guys, can we get your attention? We're gonna make a quick announcement. Q, can we get your attention, please?
Alright. So yeah, if you guys already know, season 2 is coming to rapid end. We only have 3 weeks to be precise. And we require of you your working prototype by next session, which is going to be May 14th. What?
Yeah, so what we want to see is we want to see how your projects work. You will have to point out any flaws, any future improvements you plan to make, and this would also be a chance for you to request any extra funding that you need to complete your projects.
So you have any thoughts?
Well, I say we're making some good progress, but then there's also been some setbacks. I think it looks like we'll have a working prototype by next week, but Q and I are working really hard on the Raspberry Pi, and then I myself am working on the user interface for the app.
Hey guys, so can I talk to you real quick? I just have a few questions. So here's the thing. So let me get your attention, Q, real quick. So you know that next weekend you need to present your working prototypes. So there's not much time to finish. So I want to know, what have you accomplished so far, and what is it that you need to do to be able to present your prototype?
Just hope I can finish the program. I mean, in my heart, I'm kind of concerned about the battery part, because I calculated it and I found out the battery we need is like 300 amp hours, something like that.
So can we start with you? What do you have so far?
Camera, LED system, Wi-Fi system. That's this two. I can do in a quick the case. I mean the case.
That system isn't working as well as we thought. We took a picture of like a water meter and it wasn't recognizing it. Maybe it's the font, maybe it's something. So
probably at last we will have something not that practical, but I still want to have the whole system working.
Okay, so the power management is a huge thing, because like right now there's a big issue with the Raspberry Pi. Like
Q is really in charge of that. I know she's been researching like Arduino versus Raspberry Pi. I think we're kind of set on the Raspberry Pi, but it does take more power.
Okay, so then that's what you're doing. And what about you?
Well, I mean, I just figured out how, we're just using a server, temporary server for now. And so then my goal now, I guess, is to create the UI in a way that it's like can connect to the server, because I haven't really done anything like that before.
Okay, so just letting you know, guys, so tomorrow you should have something kind of ready tomorrow, so then Alfonso and I can help you out and give you feedback, and then help you prepare for next Saturday, because I mean, aside from just presenting your projects, you still need to talk and explain how things work, and you know, we want to make sure that you're prepared for that. Okay? Yeah.
I feel pretty good. It's almost crunch time, but right now we're progressing. We have the app listing the view. Right now we're just working on the app extracting data from a database. That's been our biggest difficulty. I've looked over some tutorials. I was following one and I was hoping it would work, but unfortunately it hasn't. So we found another tutorial. We're just seeing what's gonna make it work. But I think we're right there. We're at the cusp of it.
Okay, so week 9. This is week 9. What are we gonna finish today, and what are we gonna finish tomorrow?
Well, by the end of the weekend, what we're going to finish is I'll be working with Andres to get the J part.
The last 2 weeks I've been just fixing a lot of stuff, fixing a lot of errors that I had done before. I've been watching other videos and like trying to like push things.
The database and populate it by this weekend.
Just to be able to populate it, yes.
Well, that's the plan at least.
Yeah.
Like everything doesn't go according to plan.
Okay, but get it specific.
We need to try.
In the specific, what are you going to finish today?
So at first we were kind of afraid that we would have to always be inputting the information ourselves into a database. But I was talking to this church, this pastor guy. So when I was talking to him, he pretty much said that they would be okay with inputting new information, the new volunteering events. So right now it might just be us updating it, putting in new information in the database. But as we get more people, it definitely seems like they'll be okay with taking on the task of inputting the new events.
You see, that's hard to tell. Like, we're trying our own parts each, and then...
Of course, but we gotta be very specific once we're only narrowing. Basically, this is putting into perspective. Week 12, there's gonna be no more work on the project.
Just gonna be presenting.
Week 11, possibly some work. But most cases, week 11, you only have 1 day. So this means you have today, tomorrow, next week, but not even the whole next week of next week, because all you're going to have is maybe Sunday. Because Saturday, you're going to have to present whatever you have or what you don't have, because tomorrow's the last day.
I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel really frustrated. Gaurav was able to create the most basic thing, which is a splash page, the app logo, and then it turns into a list view of all the events. I mean, we have something similar to the storyboard that we were creating. If we can just get to the last piece, then I think we're good to go. The only thing that's stressful is just still trying to catch up. I mean, sometimes I feel like I get close and then all of a sudden there's all this information that I don't know, or I didn't develop it in the right way. But I'm not stressed about creating or about a prototype being shown. I think we're good to go.
And like they click it, and then like they'll just automatically take a picture and then re-update it, so it'll run it.
So it's just gonna give you
So,
a
yeah.
live daily.
I mean,
It's like a lot of work.
I'm focusing just
I
on
don't
the
know.
easy one right now, which would be text.
Actually, I don't even know.
Because that's
We'll
what,
see.
I just want to get something working by.
That's pretty cool if it gets it done.
That's
Though.
fine. I'll just because.
But then let's just say like, oh, and then there'll probably be like a settings thing.
So what's the name of your project?
Fluid savings.
So Carmack, what we incentivizing volunteering. What we mean by that is when people go out and volunteer at an event, we want to track and log their hours, and they're able to use those hours to redeem maybe the coupon, a discount.
So the purpose of project is trying to help people know how much water they use daily, so give them a feeling that they should save some water.
We're giving a means for the community to build up the community with people.
All right, and so give me a short tutorial of what your project does and what the flaws are and what you can improve on and such.
So the technical side of it, what we've decided to do was create an app. I mean, we'll all pretty much have iPhones or some sort of smartphone.
For my part, the problem is the OCR system we have before is not working so well. So we are trying to find a new way to make it work. I found out OpenCV, like it's working for recognizing numbers.
Today I think I got something done, and hopefully at the end of the day I have a lot of it working. And if Andres and Ivan can figure it out by tomorrow, then I think we have everything set.
This prototype, it's just a prototype. That's all it is, you know. This is not the final product, but I guess there's some things, you know, you gotta kind of step it up. But overall, I'm not stressed. We'll get it done.
Everyone here is a great person. Everybody here is fun. They know what to do, and they're just great people. I think it'd be hard not to be friends with anyone here. I think what this place is teaching me is kind of, you know what, you can learn. You just got to get out there, find the right tools, and you can learn it.